So I'm going to be going on a road trip, and I wanted to do an inventory video of the equipment that I'll have. First of all, yesterday I bought this Saramonic wireless mic, and inside the goodie bag is some of the cords, a couple of dead cats, they call them, the windscreen attachment. One immediately broke. Here's inside this wadded up piece of paper is a little foot that is supposed to be on the dead cat that would attach it to the mic. This is the one that broke. If you can see, there should be a little foot that sticks out. There should be a little foot that sticks out there, and both sides are down. Both sides are broken off. This one has them both, but I bought it at the camera store, Nelson's Photo, on Midway Drive, and yeah, they told me that there's no returns. All sales are final, and it was the only item, the only one of these items that was in their inventory. I don't think I'll be going back to that camera store. They changed ownership a while back, and the family that founded it, the Nelson's family, doesn't have anything to do with it anymore, and I don't think the new owner knows what they're doing. Amazon is putting them out of business. But I'm going to try to get this going here. What I do with the sound on this, drop the piece. The piece that is right here fits into the side of my cell phone. So put that in there, and then turn this on. Make sure it's turned on. Is this turned on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay, I'm going to clip this on my shirt. So hopefully I'm coming in loud and clear. And I will now do an inventory of the equipment I'm bringing. I'm bringing my Dell laptop. It's a Dell G15, 16 gigabytes, scraping on the box of kiwi fruit. I'm bringing my mini tripod, which I totally like, and I'm bringing two of these. Here's the one. I'm bringing one Handycam HDR CX 675 9.2 megapixels. I think it's about maybe 7 years old. And of course I'm bringing my it's a S25 cell phone, which I'm recording on, and then this is my my tablet, and what is it? God. Anyways, I've got it on recorded on my Verizon account. It's a pretty good G5 laptop, tablet, I mean. So that's so I'm going to turn it off and go videotape the other stuff that I've got in my camera bags. Open them up one at a time. Okay. So I'm recording, hopefully. Well, hopefully. I don't see anything there. Is it not recording? So can you hear me now? Test. Testing it. Testing this device. Seeing if it works. Looks like I've got a little bit of level going. So I'm gonna turn it off and see if it's working. Testing. Can we get a noise test? Can we get a level test? Audio test? Alright. So I'm talking directly into the mic. And if it's hearing me, figuring it out. Should be translating to the video. Can you hear this now? How well can you hear this? Alright, we're trying it again. Seeing if it'll pick up. Level test, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I didn't have the transmitter unit connected to the C cable mount on the camera. So let's see if it's working now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I guess maybe it worked last night, yesterday, because it was close. Within a few feet. It needs to be clipped on very near the transmitter. Are we recording? Testing. Testing. Are we recording? Can you hear me? Testing. Are we recording? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Okay, maybe it'll work now. I flipped it around. I flipped the transmitter to be facing forward instead of facing towards the selfie side of the camera, the phone. So maybe it'll work. Let me see if I walk over here and the sound picks up really well. I'd say right now I'm about 20 feet away, maybe 18 feet away. Coming closer. Does the sound remain constant? Let's see, I'm talking quietly too. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at the different items that I'm gonna bring on my road trip. These are my camera bags. And flip it around. Gonna open this one first. Tamrac, small, black, with a strap. Kind of noisy. All right, so here's a Nikon Speedlight SP600. Good workhorse. I'm not going to store it with the batteries inside of it. They're new batteries, but still I'm not going to store it with the batteries inside of it. So there's that. I've got a D5300 Nikon SLR with a 10 to 24 millimeter lens, 3.5 to 4.5 aperture. Got a flash mount. Got more flash mounts in here. This is a mic that is to be mounted on the Sony Handycam. It actually works really great when I'm shooting stuff far away, but if I interview somebody with it and talk to them for a while, you can hear the person I'm speaking to and pointing at. It's very directional, but you can't hear me very well. Inside this pocket in the camera bag are more items. Got a charger for the Nikon batteries. SD card pouch. Looking good. Looks like the sound is picking up. Several batteries. 2 of them at least. Got the download cable for the Sony Handycam in there. Another battery. So that's that bag. That's all that's inside the small black Nikon right now. I do want to get another shot of the Tamron D5300 and with the Nikon D5300 SLR with the Tamron 10mm to 24mm 3.5 4.5 auto lens, autofocus lens. Everything's autofocus, of course, so that's what it is, but it's a good lens, so I just wanted to get an up-close shot of it. Oh, and before I forget, all of my lenses have like UV filters on them, you know, clear UV filters on them, so those are to be taken into account as well for insurance purposes. All right, so I'm going to open up the ProMaster backpack wheeled carry-on, and I like this. This is a very good carry-on bag. Protects the equipment pretty well too. I've got the transmitter flipped around, so I'm going to see real quick if it's picking it up. I gotta see if this is working right. I've got the transmitter flipped around, and the only real way to test it is to walk away. Let's see if it's picking up now. I can see it moving on the thing, but maybe I just didn't have it clipped in tight enough before. Should be working now, hopefully. Alright, so this is the ProMaster carry-on backpack camera bag. Open it up, and it's got a screen on it that protects it as well, so you can see inside of it, look inside of it, and not have to have it be open and stuff falling out. Inside of it, I've got a bag with various straps, camera straps. This is my 600. I've got a D5200 SLR. Still old school. I need to buy a mirrorless camera here very soon, but I haven't as of yet. And here's my 200, which I will unbag presently. And then this is, I haven't used it yet, but it's a waterproof bag for the ProMaster camera bag. Leave that out. I'll open that in a minute. Manuals. Pouch. Doesn't have anything really in it right now. Okay. Now, to open these puppies up. This is what I got the Domain Telephoto Pro for. Do a little branding. Ain't she a beaut? Tamron 70 to 200 millimeter f2.8. Mighty fast. All Nikon mounts, of course. And the 600 with the extended shoe for my gimbal head tripod, which I'm not bringing with me on this trip, but I do have. This is an f5 to 6.3 Tamron 150 to 600. Here's the camera bag with a little Ziploc bag with the camera straps in them. This one's, I guess, for a cell phone. Here's a Nikon strap. Another Nikon strap that looks identical. A third one looks identical. This one's interesting. This one you can screw onto the tripod mount of a camera. And it's got this long, kind of padded rubber shoulder strap pad. Carry speed. And it unsnaps too. That's the good thing. I haven't used it because it just kind of feels weird to have a camera like hanging. Testing. Is this recording me right now? I just saw an alert on the screen. Maybe if I turn it off and turn it on. Recording through audio USB mic. Good. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Here's one more. This has really good detachable clips too. Both sides. But the one that screws on with the tripod mount is extra secure because you have to push in on the sides and push down that little button right there. And it only releases one side on the speed case. Tripod mounted carry speed. It's called a carry speed strap. Pretty cool. And this is what it looks like packed away again. Got my manuals in here. Got various batteries and lens caps and body caps in there. And I will now zip it up. And here is the travel tripod. I brought this to Sydney, Australia. Actually, I bought it before going to Sydney, Australia. That's where I brought it to on its first trip. ME Photo. I think that's the name brand. This is like the Samurai of travel tripods. Made in China, but it's very sturdy and it folds up really well. I like it. I'm not going to fully extend everything, but as you can see, it will extend down to a short tripod or a high tripod. It goes different levels. And this will extend up a little bit too. And these obviously will go down and be longer. What I really like about it is it will come down to a on the ground tripod. I mean, you could even make it come down like this, so it's almost hugging the ground with your unit, with your camera body. Anyways, here's the Low Pro. I'm gonna open it up. This is a very comfortable backpack to wear. It doesn't have any rollers on it like the Pro Master does, but it's a very comfortable backpack to wear. It's got a waist strap. It's got even the across the chest clips that you can use, which help out a lot, from keep it from kind of moving around on your back. And it does a considerable amount of room in there. I'd say not as much as the Pro Master, but I'll open it up here now. Is that recording? Am I being heard? Okay, recording through USB mic. Apparently that on-screen alert only pops up when you switch from photo over to video. So I was looking for that and didn't see it. Okay, I don't have anything in the back, but right now that is where you can put your laptop, your computer, or books, papers, whatever you want. Nothing's in there right now. Mini cell phone tripod. It's got the clip on it for your cell phone. Just screw that down tight so it doesn't come off. Another mini tripod. A Rode Canon mic with a dead cat on it. Good old dead cat for noisy days, windy days. USB rechargeable with a mini micro USB light for the Sony Handycam, or just a video light. Any kind of, could be a photo light if you didn't want to use a flash. Old school analog Vivitar lens. I like this one because it's f2.5. And it's a 105mm lens. Cranks up to a pretty wide aperture, f2.5. F2.5, what am I saying? Vivitar. I haven't used it in a long time. I should put a filter on that and clean off the lens and use it, because it takes very good pictures. I like it. And this lens, I think this one's the fastest that I have. It's an old 50mm f1.4. I don't know what year it is, but it's a Nikkor. And f1.4 50mm. Nippon Kogoku, Japan. Number 803048. 803048 by Nikkor. Nikkor S series. S for Sam. S for Sierra. S for Sweet. It's a very fast lens. I love this lens. Had it forever. I bought it from the Village Camera Shop in Carlsbad, right by State. I think State in Maine or something. I forget how much Josh sold it to me for, but it was very cheap, I'm sure, compared to what they go for now. Another Speedlight. I have two of these. This is the second one. SP600. They are a workhorse, that's for sure. I do have this one stored without any flashes in it right now, without any batteries. Mini Sony audio recorder, which I got because I wanted to take notes, you know, because you get ideas and you don't want to write them down while you're driving. But I don't really do that as much as I should. This is a good lens. I used to use this for club photos all the time. And there's no way to screw on. There's no way to screw on a filter on this. You have to clip on a filter, which kind of sucks. But it's a Tamron, very wide, 17 millimeter f3.5. Not very fast, but it's pretty wide angle, almost a fisheye. 17 millimeter lens. Tamron. Tamron makes good glass. All right. I think that might be it. What's in here? Yeah, that's it. Pretty much it, I'd say. What's up here? Open this pocket, Rob. No. Some sitting lights, and I call them spider lights because they've got these feet that come out. Remind me of like a spider or a claw. But they're pretty good. They make pretty interesting lighting conditions for studio lighting. I'll do that in a minute. Okay, that is it for that bag. All right, so here's the tiny Sony Handycam bag with another Sony Handycam. The Sony Handycam AV-CHD progressive 92 megapixels HDR CX675, identical to the other one that I have. And I keep them charged up. This one's got a smaller battery on it with about 2¼ hours of juice in it. So that is in this bag, along with a mini mic with another Rode mic. This one's got another dead cat on it. But it's a good mic. It picks up pretty well too. So that is that bag. Inside the pockets are an extra battery and the download and power cable. Anything in here? USB charger. That is that. I need to add these two flash mounts to the camera bag collection. Last minute.